Great. Hello, everyone. Thanks for waiting in the lobby as we get started here. My name is Caitlin. I'm part of the GED marketing team. We are here for our welcome webinar, getting started. We're going to go over the basics of your GED account, tips and tricks for getting started on your GED journey. Today's webinar will be about 30 minutes long and it will be recorded, so don't worry about taking notes or anything. We will send out an email tomorrow with links to all of the resources that we discuss here today and to that recording. We will have time at the end for Q&A, but if you do have questions along the way, feel free to type those in the chat and our advisors will answer. So today our webinar is led by our advisors. We've got Austin Nobin, Marcela Tapiero, and Tiriana Weary. So if you do see their names and their faces pop up, know that you are hearing directly from our team here at GED. And our GED advisors are our in-house experts. When you enroll in GED Plus, you will be paired with one of them every step of the way to assign study materials and answer questions and get you on your way to success. So with that, I will go ahead and pass it over to Tiriana to get us started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tiriana, and as you heard, I am one of the GED advisors here with the GED department. I am located in Louisiana. I've been working with the GED students now for almost 2 years. But yeah, it's great. And then I will let the other advisors introduce themselves as well.
Hello, everyone. My name's Austin. Here with GED. Also, I am in Florida. So if you're on the East Coast, I'm here to support you there. And then I'll pass it off to Marcella.
Hey everyone, my name is Marcella. I've been part of GED for almost a year now, and I am located in the New Jersey, New York area. So I am here to help out as well. Excited for you guys.
Awesome. So as GED advisors, we are experts on the GED exam, and we are able to guide students through each parts of your GED journey. We also provide resources, tips for success, and help with any questions that might come up along the way. The goal today is to provide actionable steps to start your GED journey. We will discuss basic information about the GED exam and its subjects. We will go over how to get started once you've set up your account. We will also discuss how to prepare for the exam and provide information on resources that we provide. And then there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions throughout the presentation and at the end.
All right, so we're going to start off here with a quick poll just to get to know you guys. It may pop up in a separate window or it might be in your chat function. So go ahead and see if you can see that pop up or just type an answer there. No right or wrong answer. This question here is, what is your motivation for getting your GED? Some common responses that we hear are to go to college, to get a new job, for family, for children, to join the military, to reach a goal for myself. So go ahead, just submit an answer there if you are capable of submitting, or type in the chat if you feel like sharing with us. And we'll leave that poll up just a bit today. Okay, awesome. I see a couple answers coming through there. Looks like we've got college, new job, reach a goal for myself. Okay, go ahead, keep responding there, but we're going to move forward. So Tiriana, back to you.
Thank you. So the GED test and the GED Ready official practice test are available in both English and Spanish. GED has bilingual advisors who can help issue Spanish language textbooks, along with a number of Spanish language prep materials available on the GED.com. It is broken down into 4 subjects, which are math, science, language arts, and social studies. The GED is accepted at the vast majority of colleges for those that are interested in continuing their education. It is equivalent to a high school diploma, and upon completion, you will be joining the over 20 million GED graduates throughout the world.
All right, let's take a moment and talk about the GED. These are all untrue statements, and let's bust some myths. First myth is it's easy to get a GED. Although the journey is different for every student, it is absolutely doable with determination and preparation. A GED isn't as good as a high school diploma. While GED shows colleges and employees you have the knowledge and skills required, some employers even prefer people with a GED. It shows great time management skills, as well as drive and commitment. 97% of colleges and employees accept the GED credential, including prestigious universities like Harvard, Yale, and Stanford. Next myth is that math is impossible. Although many students find it to be the toughest subject, including myself, we do have many resources to help you pass, several of which we will reference in this webinar. And then our last myth is you're too old to get a GED. We know that people leave high school for many reasons. Often it has nothing to do with learning ability. We've had many success stories from students of all ages, proving it's never too late to get it done. The next few slides will show you screenshots of your online account once you sign up and log in, and where to find some helpful resources. There's a lot of info available on your account, so feel free to explore. The hardest part is over and done. You've taken the first step by creating your account. The next few slides will help to provide a better understanding of the exam, study resources, and the scheduling process.
When you first log in into your GED account, there will be your home screen. You can see the icons for each subject and get more info if you click on the subject. The alerts and titles may change depending on the location or what step of the journey you are on. If you click on the red banner, that will give you instruction of what steps are needed to go forward. From your home page, you will then click on the study button at the top, and it will show you all the resources you have available to you. Some are free and some you can purchase. The How to Study panel in your new tool is a short assessment that will tell you how to study the best and match you to the tools that align to your style. We'll go over more of these resources today, but I want to point out there are a few free tests that you can take by clicking the preview test section. There is a preview for all 4 test subjects, which will give you an idea of what the exams are on, as well a free practice tutorial so you can get familiar with how GED works. This is an example of what the free exam tutorial looks like. You will be able to try out different features on the test, which will be helpful to you to get familiar on how to click through each page. Use buttons like the navigator. You can practice scrolling up and over to view the pages or questions and see what different question types look like so you are not surprised by the layout. The preview can help you calm your nerves a bit and let you know exactly what to expect. For your math, science, and social studies exams, it is important for you to get familiar on how to use the online calculator because you will not be able to use your own calculator the day of the exam. You won't have to memorize formulas, they will be provided for you. The preview test can show you exactly where to locate them.
If you feel a classroom setting is best for your learning style, this can help you find prep centers. When you search your zip code, click the study button in your GED account and select Find Classes. A local GED class can provide support throughout your GED journey, expert instructions on GED test subjects, practice for the GED test, and also help with career and college planning. GED Ready is the official practice test. It has half the questions and is half the amount of time of the official GED test. If you score Ready Green with scores between 145 to 200, you are likely to pass, and we want you to schedule your official test right away. Normally, students will schedule the exam within 1 or 2 weeks at most. That way, the information is still fresh in your mind. If you score Yellow with scores between 134 to 144, you're almost ready, but will need a little more practice. If you score Red with scores between 100 to 133, you'll want to spend more time preparing. Save time by focusing only on what you need to learn. You can view a score report on GED.com that will let you know which areas you should focus your studying on. It is important to note that you won't be shown which questions you did not answer correctly. It is a common misconception that the GED is one long exam, but it's actually 4 separate tests, and many students find success in taking one test at a time to be able to focus on that subject before moving on to the next. In the next few slides, we will break down what to expect for each subject, and we will share a practice question for you all to answer.
All right, the language arts exam is broken down into 3 sections that will focus on reading for meaning, identifying and creating arguments, as well as grammar and language. There is also a written essay portion. You will be given a total of 150 minutes to complete this exam.
All right, and we've got another practice question here for you. So it's going to pop up similarly to that last poll. It might be in your chat or might be in a separate window. So this question reads, the main character of a story is also called what? And the options are A, antagonist, B, exposition, C, author, or D, protagonist. So just go ahead, take a second to submit a response there or type in the chat. And we'll see if we got some answers coming through. Okay, I'm seeing a couple answers being submitted and they are all looking correct. So I'll go ahead and share that the correct answer is D, protagonist. And we'll move on to some study materials.
All right, if you're looking for a resource to help, you can check out GED Live. GED Live offers many additional benefits that can help you study and prepare for the exam. On the screen, you will see some of the benefits listed, such as flexible schedule of online GED classes, on-demand GED courses, so recorded course materials make it easy to review lessons or catch up on missed classes anytime. Direct help from instructors, so GED test experts at Kaplan are ready to answer your questions by email. Access GED classes on any device, so GED Live works on computer, tablet, or mobile, so you get to decide where and when to study. You get access to all 4 subjects for 90 days, or access to math or RLA classes for 45 days.
Okay. So the social studies topics will include reading sections, analyzing historical events and arguments, and using numbers and graphs. The format of this exam is also multiple choice, and you are given 70 minutes to complete the exam.
All right, we're going to do another practice question here. So our social studies practice question reads, how many senators represent each U.S. state? And the options are 1, 2, 3, or depends on state population. So go ahead and take a second to submit an answer there. And I know we're moving pretty fast through these practice questions, but just give it a best shot, give it a guess there. Let's see, we got some answers coming in. Okay, I do see a few responses there in the poll, and it looks like we're kind of split on this one. So the correct answer for this one is actually 2. So we're going to go back to some study materials.
The GED blog is a great free resource available right from the GED website. You can find quick read articles that are easy to understand and helpful for specific tips based on each subject, or find general how-tos like managing your test anxiety or staying motivated. New articles are published frequently, so check often.
The science exam is also broken down into multiple choice questions, and the on-screen calculator is available to use. Some of the topics on the exam are listed above. You are given 90 minutes to complete this exam.
All right, time for another question here. That poll has been launched, and this science question reads, what unit is used to measure force? A, Newton, B, gram, C, kilo, or D, pounds? So once again, go ahead and submit on the pop-up poll or in the chat. You can type an answer. All right, do you see an answer typed there in the chat? Awesome. A couple of responses coming in on the poll. And it looks like we know our science pretty well. The correct answer there is A, Newton. So great job on that one.
Flash is a great study tool that we offer and that I cannot recommend enough to my students. Students are provided with question sets on each attempt and receive immediate feedback on their responses. This will help you to master the GED test subjects. You're able to get access to a full collection of GED practice questions and answers covering concepts you need to know to pass. Choose language arts, social studies, science, or math. You're able to learn as you go. Each practice question comes with step-by-step explanations so you can see instantly where you may have gone wrong and learn how to do it right the next time. Study on the move. Created for use on phone, tablet, or desktop so you can study whenever and wherever you find a moment of free time. And then lastly, prep at your pace. With GED Flash, you can study for the GED in as little as 5 minutes a day. GED Flash offers the flexibility of practicing without feeling tied down for hours.
All right, and finally, we have the math exam. Topics on the math exam are listed on the slide and are in multiple choice format. You can bring a calculator to a test center, but with online testing, you will have an online calculator provided. You are given 115 minutes to complete this exam.
All right, and our last subject practice question, it reads, if you walk 6 miles in 120 minutes, how fast are you going? A, 0.05 miles per hour, B, 2 miles per hour, C, 3 miles per hour, or D, 6 miles per hour. And this is an example of a question where you'll be able to use a calculator, you'll have formulas provided. So like I said before, we're moving very quickly through these, but just give us a guess. You can either type in the chat there, or let's see if we've got any responses on the polls. All right, looks like some people are submitting their responses. We're a little bit split here. I'll give you one more second because math is tough. Math is tricky. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share that the correct answer there is C, 3 miles per hour. It looks like a majority of you guys got that one. But if it's a challenge for you, we're going to review one more study material.
All right, if you found this question or any of the practice questions tricky and want hands-on help studying, try GED Plus. It's the most comprehensive, all-inclusive GED prep program with online materials available at any time that is convenient for your schedule. GED Plus includes personal GED advisor like myself, as well as Tariana and Marcella, and we are dedicated GED experts that will guide and encourage you from start to finish. Comprehensive study tools. It includes top-rated course materials for each subject, saving you a lot of money versus buying them on your own. We have a test until you pass guarantee. The most of the tests and any retakes are fully covered until you pass when you follow our step-by-step processes. Official practice tests. Be sure you're ready for the big day by building confidence with official GED practice tests. One-on-one tutoring. If you need extra help, we will match you with a tutor who can help you tackle tough topics. Step-by-step guidance. We don't just hand you prep materials. Your advisor will take you through each step of your program to success. Students who use GED Plus are 2 times more likely to earn their high school credential than those who study on their own. So GED Plus is a great option for the most comprehensive prep tool and includes a lot of the resources we discussed today. Now, this is our connector tool. On your home screen, if you scroll down, there's a message. If you are a student looking for a new job or to change careers, to change careers, you can put in your zip code and see a list of employees who are hiring and are part of our GED Works program. You can apply for positions, and if you were to get the job, the employer will pay for you to get your GED while you're working, so you can get the GED for free.
So when you're ready, schedule your test. We may have convenient days and times available for testing. So if it works, you can schedule your test. From your online account, you will click the schedule test button. You might see a different option depending on what state rules. If your state allows online testing, be sure to do a system check to make sure your laptop computer is compatible and meets all the requirements. Note that for the online testing, you must be in a closed room with no one else present. If you want to go to a test center in person, you will then click on a schedule at the test center and pick a center where you'd like to go by searching on your zip code. Like mentioned in the last slide, different states have different rules. Price, age, and other testing requirements vary by area. You can find your state policies visiting this page on GED.com, and you can hover over About the Test at the very top. Once you Once you select your state at the drop-down, you can find the information and retake policies, local contacts, and more.
We have many positive testimonials from our GED graduates. One day soon, this could be you, and we would love to celebrate you and your accomplishment. Once you earn your GED credential, we have a ton of ways you can share your accomplishment. One is with digital badges. It is a great way to stand out with employers and colleges, something that you can look forward to as you work towards your GED.
All right, and so we've got our just final poll here. Do you feel ready to take the next step? Let us know if you're confident enough to start. We hope so, but if not, we have a few minutes for questions. So go ahead and type questions in the chat if you have any remaining. But if you do feel ready, and we are excited for you, we're here for you, and we wish you all the success. So again, go ahead, type any questions that you have there in the chat. I didn't see any, but if anything comes to you, later on, you can always reach out to help@ged.com. And then again, just another exciting announcement from our GED team. We are launching GED and Me, the official mobile app. So that is coming out soon, available on Apple App Store currently. But it's coming to Google Play, Android soon. So that's an exciting announcement from us. And let's see if we have any questions here. Okay, I do see a question typed in the chat. How long do I have to pass all 4 tests? Thank you, Austin, for your response there. If anyone else wants to just address that out loud for all of our viewers.
Yeah, there isn't a necessarily time frame. Our program is, you are able to work on it at your own pace, so we don't obviously don't want to rush you to do it. But yeah, there's definitely no deadline to finish.
All right, thanks, Tiriana. All right, I'm not seeing anything else in the chat. We do have a few minutes, but again, if everyone's feeling good and ready to go, just a reminder that this meeting has been recorded, and we'll send out a link via email tomorrow, along with all of the resources that we discussed. Okay, and I actually do see another question there in the chat. Do I have to attend any classes before taking the test? Does one of our advisors want to answer that one?
Yeah, I'll take that one and the next one. Looks like the next one's an accommodations question, so I can help with that.
Thank you.
Do I have to attend any classes before taking the test? No, you do not have to attend any classes. However, we do recommend that you go online. There are some pre-tests. There are some material online that you can check out that can let you know, hey, maybe I should take a class. And then some, just some pre-tests that we think that would benefit a lot. So it's not necessary, but if you feel that it would help, there are some on GED.com. And then the other question is, I have special needs. I've been trying to schedule my test since April, but when I try to upload my accommodations PDF document, it keeps loading and won't go through. So in order to work with accommodations for that, you're going to need to actually email our accommodations team. It's going to be accommodations@ged.com. Go ahead and email that request or let them know, hey, you've been trying to get accommodations, and they'll be able to assist you further. Again, that is accommodations@ged.com.
All right, thank you, Austin. Let's see, another question here. Where can we get material interim of textbook? Not exactly sure what we're looking for with that one, but I know we have a variety of materials, either physical textbooks or materials online. If any of our advisors just want to speak to, some of their top recommendations for textbooks.
We usually offer online study tools that are used with their score report. I'm not familiar with any recommendations for textbooks because we often don't issue them. But if anyone else might know of something of a specific textbook.
The Kaplan books. Kaplan sells their books. They directly correlate with the GED. Kaplan is a good opportunity for books, and I think they have an updated one for 2024 as well.
Awesome. Thank you. I see another question here. So I can study for, take the test and move on to a new subject. That's correct. I know we usually suggest starting with science, I believe. But yeah, you can take the test one at a time, two at a time, however meets your needs and your timeline. We are wrapping up here at 1:30, but let's just see if there's anything else. What is the average of students finish their test? The average amount of time, I guess, is... Do we know how long it takes?
I think it really varies by the student.
Mhm.
I have students who complete in a week, and I have students who take a little bit longer. But definitely don't rush it. Please don't rush it. Take your time. Like I said earlier, you have access to everything until you pass.
Awesome. Thank you, Tiriana. That is a great note to end on. You know, as long as it takes, we're here for you. We want to see you guys succeed. So again, look for an email that'll have links to everything that we've discussed here today. And we wish you all the best. So thanks for taking time. Thanks to our advisors for answering questions. Take care.